Hi folks, I can't really tell where my camera is pointing unless I'm looking at it that direction. I can't, I'm on my phone of course, and I can't go back and forth from this way to that way without breaking something. But I'm at a Bureau of Land Management, BLM, uh, camping area. And this is the first time I've ever been on BLM land. Well, I might have been last night, but I'm not so sure about that. I may have been on private property last night. I was not on the place that says don't go with vehicles, but I may have been on private property. I don't know. This is BLM, and there was a little metal sign at the entrance when I was turning off of the highway out there, and it says camping allowed for 14 days. And it's BLM, so definitely there's a sign. I didn't know that there would be a sign. I'm glad there was. It made me feel much better. Anyway, I'm camped out for the evening. I just had a shower. Be careful when you're showering out amongst cactus. Let me show you where I'm at. There's the back of my truck. And that thing there's, it's probably pretty rough, but what gets me is you find these little babies on the ground, and they'll get you too. I've got my little pellet stove started, and that post right there has a little triple arm on it. When I'm out like this, I want to know if an animal comes up, or a person too for that matter. But I'm fixing to start dinner. Um, there's another cactus, and they're all over here. I am literally in the middle of the cactus. But anyway, I'm fixing to start dinner. Uh, this is my second burn on that. I did a short burn to heat the water for my shower, and now I'm doing a very full burn. That's the Mesa XL. For one person, it's nice. It'll give you about an hour. If you fill it up, it'll give you an hour. And something just stabbed my sandal. Cactus. Anyway, for dinner this evening, I've got my little, it's not quite 6 inches. I'm not sure what size this is. It's a Lodge cast iron. Anytime you buy cast iron skillet, get the lid. Get a cast iron lid. It makes all the difference in the world. But this is, I've got a steak in the refrigerator, but I had steak the other day. I want something different. This is a can of Hormel hash. Normally you have that for breakfast, but it sounded good. And I've got a big chunk of butter under there. And I've got a potato that I baked a couple of days ago. And some green onion. And of course lots of salt. And that's going to be my dinner this evening. That fire is going to get too hot. I know it will. To cook with a skillet, so I'll be taking it off and putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, that kind of thing. But it will cook very well, and I can run that thing I run it with pellets. I just carry a bag of pellets in the back of my truck. I've got, let's see, it's only going to be down in the 40s tonight. It got up into, I think, almost 85. It may have been 85 in Tucson this afternoon. That's my shadow, of course. There's somebody in a tent right there. It's got a camo netting over him. And then, I don't know if you can see it, straight that away, there's the top of a travel trailer, I believe. And as far as I know, I am, you enter this from the east and head towards the west down this little road. And I don't know how far the road goes on. That's it there. But I haven't seen anybody go that way. And there were 2 carloads of people that came out of there, and they haven't come back. So anyway, I'm here to buy some stones. I want to see the Indian exhibits, the Native American exhibits. And there are 2 shows that have that are a Native American theme. I went to the 22nd Street show today, and I bought, I forget what they're called, but a couple of little cabochons, little sort of ovalish teardrop cabochon, little, I don't know, they're not perfect circles, cabochons of purple and black stone. And I had my client online at the time, here's a photo, do you like these? And she says yes, so that I got 2 of those, and then I got 3 nice little pieces of amber, and all 3 have insects in them, so I'm sure I can mount those and sell them very easily. And of course the 2 stones for my client, we're going to do a bracelet next, and I'm going to use both stones. I didn't tell her that, but I think I'll use both stones. And they're pretty big. One stone's about this big, and one stone's teaspoon size, and one stone's more baby spoon size. And they're kind of spoon shaped now that I'm thinking of it. They may be just a little bit bigger than that. And I didn't recognize the name of the stone. I did write it down. If I think of it, I'll put it down in the description on this. But I'll go back tomorrow, and but tonight I'll spend the night here. It's supposed to get down into the 40s. When I got up this morning at the last campground, which that was the one I'm not sure was BLM. It was 30 degrees when I woke up this morning, and my electric blanket did just grand. I didn't have any problems at all. In fact, I got a little warm a couple of times, and I had the back window open on my truck just to push the idea, and I had plenty of power. And I'm 100% on my Jackery. So both Jackeries are 100%. So I'm very satisfied with that, using an electric blanket and solar power to stay warm at night. Anyway, I'm going to run off at the mouth. So I got to turn this around and shut it off.